What up, and welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick there.
Jodi there.
And today we're reacting to another...
WILTY! One of the comments said, Nick's right. I love those comments. They're few and far between. It's not going to hurt to say it more often, okay?
There's nothing wrong with WILTY. To be honest, that was one of the times where I really just wanted to go against you. Whatever you said, I was going to go against you.
You know, honestly, I don't blame you because it's always kind of a pet peeve of mine, people using nicknames or acronyms. Not a huge pet peeve, but WILTY just is, I won't use the joke this time, but it's just so awesome. What I Lied to You is a great name, absolutely. But if you say WILTY, you're in the club.
I'm just saying, like, with the other acronyms, though, like United States of America, USA, NAACP, like, we don't just, like...
USA.
Yeah, we don't do that. So, I'm just... FIFA.
Fibby. Which one's that?
Fibby? Oh, FBI. FBI.
No one ever calls it Fibby.
No. So I was like, what are you talking about?
Goodbye.
Right?
Who knows?
But see, and that's... See, you just...
Yes.
Proves my point. Most people do
WILTY. See, I can't even say it. WILTY. We're going to go ahead and check out this one. Which one we're checking out today, Jodi?
David Mitchell's rating system for Duvets. Oh, can't wait.
Duvet?
Duvet.
Duvet. Now...
I did say Duvet. Whatever.
Whenever I hear duvet, I think of the toilet thing.
No, I think of...
I know, but what is it really? Because that's what I always think of.
What goes over your bed. So I don't know why I said duvet.
Gosh.
I'm glad you said duvet.
That's why I don't think about it.
It's like your comforter, but except for like it's a little bit thicker, and then you put it inside a duvet, and then you can just take it off and wash it. Put it back on.
Wow. See, I'm not that classy. So we're gonna go and check this out. It's his rating system for. I didn't know he had time to think about a rating system, but it is David Mitchell after all. If you like our reaction in any way, please don't forget to
like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded video.
And I don't want to brag. I mean, I kind of do actually, but I got the last one right. Someone did not. So we're gonna see if I'm on a hot streak, baby. It was funny because I read a comment of a different one that we posted, and they said, "Hey, I finally got one right too." So it's not just us. All right, Mr. David. Let's listen to you.
My father developed the TOG rating system for duvets.
Wow. That's great. I hope this is true.
Are you very familiar with the TOG rating system?
I was a very rebellious child, and I made it brutally clear to him that I had no interest in the
Having
TOG
said
rating
that,
system.
you'll have picked up a little bit of information over the years and probably could share it with us now, couldn't you? So, roughly, what is that? What is...
Virtually, this is the first I've heard of the TOG rating system, practically. But it's bringing back horrible childhood memories of my father, age 4, trying to explain the TOG rating system to me,
fine, because
which I think is abuse.
Well, what did you do before your dad invented the system? How were they rated?
People had blankets, didn't they? Blankets and eider-downs.
Oh, no. They had duvets.
He didn't invent duvets. You're saying he invented the
He
rating
had an office
system.
next door to the guy that invented duvets.
You know, in our house, we have 2 duvets. We have 2 medium-sized duvets. And through the winter months, and this is the fascinating part of it, through the winter months, we have the 2 of them, and they're poppered together around the outside. And we're still with them now, I'll be very honest, I won't lie to you. But in the summer, we take off one of the duvets, doesn't matter which one, put it away in the cupboard at the top of the stairs.
Do you wrap it in a bin bag?
Yeah, well, my wife does. I don't do it. And then we have the lighter duvet. So for us, the TOG value is largely irrelevant. It's just a question of how many duvets have you got.
That's actually an incredibly rude thing to say, isn't it?
Unlike
As
you,
the
it's
son of the
going to
man
be
who
hurtful.
invented the rating system, you're saying it's irrelevant.
I want you, as a grown man, which I think we can all assume you are, do you now prefer the duvet or continental quilt, as some people still call it, or the blanket?
No, I've always just blankets, because it's a rebellion thing.
And under the blanket, when you're lying there, are you in pyjamas, or are you, as I'm picturing, naked with a little pair of briefs, possibly, or let's go the whole nakedness? What are you wearing? What did you wear last night? Tell me. Basically, describe yourself naked to me and the nation now, and tell me what we can picture.
No.
I imagine you have pyjamas.
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 You're a pyjama man.
Do you have a teddy bear as well?
No, I don't.
Because when I picture you, often I think of you with a little teddy bear.
As a grown man
And
still
some
having a teddy
slippers.
bear.
I would imagine you as a...
I just have to laugh. I had a student give me a bear once, and it's so soft. And our youngest son would always be like, "Mom, you have to sleep with my stuffed animal." Like, every time I'd lay down with him, he'd always give me a stuffed animal. So I am that adult that now sleeps with a teddy bear.
And
I got
the
so
awesome
used to
thing
it.
is, she doesn't really. So whenever she always goes to bed like hours before I do. And so whenever I finally get to bed, it's always on my side. I'm just in the habit, like I get there, I take a little medicine each night, and I'm just like in the habit of just moving it, take my medicine, get into bed. Like I don't even think about it. Because she doesn't. It tries to escape every single night. I'm still trying to wrap my head, what is the purpose around a duvet?
It's just a blanket. It's just a thicker blanket.
So why don't you just call it a blanket? Or a comforter?
No, I don't know.
A duvet. No.
Maybe it's French
No,
for comforter.
It's not a blanket. It's a duvet.
I think of you,
You
with a little
imagine me
teddy
with a teddy bear
bear.
as a grown man
And
still
some
having a teddy
slippers.
bear.
I would imagine you as a teddy bear for a much larger man.
And I mean, the truth is, the way I sleep is I dress as a teddy bear and then I snuggle in the arms of a giant.
What do you think, Lee? Take a guess.
I think. What do we think? No?
I think he's lying.
Yeah, I think
He's lying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say-
I definitely think he's lying, but he could be telling the truth because he hasn't given any information whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
I didn't know there was a grading system for it, but they all seem to be in the know about that, so it seems like a very popular thing. The chances that his dad would be the one that invented it, but he's really, really underselling it. So I'm actually going to change it. I'm going to say he's telling the truth.
I would say I could be wrong, but I'm gonna think he's telling the truth because he's like not saying anything.
But it's just because he's underselling it, and I think he's that smart. I don't think it's true, but I'm going to go with it being true.
Lie?
We'll say
Okay,
lie.
David, were you telling us the truth or were you telling us a lie?
I was telling a lie.
Would you believe it? You could hear
You're still one above me.
I knew it was a lie. Sorry, I knew it was a lie. I knew it, and I doubted myself. He didn't give any effort to it.
No.
I mean, he was funny. He was very good. Gave no effort in selling that. It made no... Whatever. I'm mad at myself.
Would you believe it? You could hear the shock in the audience there. It was a lie. David's father did not develop the TOG rating system. As I'm sure you all know, David does not even have something as newfangled as a duvet. Instead, he gets his butler to heat up the sheets with a warming pan.
I am a lord.
Oh my goodness.
That was an interesting one. Not gonna lie, not one of my favorites of the Would I Lie To. But we did kind of popped up.
And we just tried it.
And since it was David Mitchell, and we haven't, besides the very first one we reacted to where he takes away the bookmarks from his wife's reading, haven't reacted to one of his yet. I'm sure there's tons. Let us know. And you guys have given us a great list. This was kind of just like a shot in the dark. Not sure why I did it. Probably laziness. So let us know which ones you want to react to, but we appreciate the ones you have let us react to. I'm just Googling duvets right now.
It just says to the right, it's usually called a comforter or quilt in the U.S. See?
Okay.
Just like I told you, a comforter.
So I was thinking like a duvet. I thought you had said it like it's the thing that goes over your
No, you
comforter.
can have a duvet
like
cover.
I was thinking like a lacy type
Oh,
thing.
no, I'm sorry.
So that you put it on there, and then you take that thing off every time you go to
What
bed.
I meant is, no, you could put a cover over it, take it off, and throw it in the wash.
So he was saying they have two, probably because it's cold in the winter.
Yeah.
And then when it warms up, they
Yeah.
put one away.
Because the nice thing about
Gotcha.
the cover is you can just take that off and throw it in the wash as opposed to putting your whole comforter in the wash like we do.
So why do we call it a duvet?
I don't know.
French?
I'm assuming it's French. I could be wrong.
How dare you?
I'm assuming.
I'm with David. Blanket.
Comforter. We have a comforter. That's a duvet.
It's a blanket. What's the difference between what we have on our bed and all the things that are downstairs, or
blanket.
what you have right
Because
here?
it's so thin.
So blankets are thin?
Yes, and ours is like nice and thick. No, we actually
What
have
did
like a lighter quilt. But we've had like that white one was a comforter because it was thick and puffy.
Why would you want a duvet cover?
You put
Would
it...
it like be plastic?
No. It's still material, and you put your blanket inside it, and you button it up, and then you can sleep with it. And that way you take it out and you can throw it in the wash. It keeps it clean. Keeps it clean.
You can tell how I am not luxurious in any way. Put a blanket in a cover.
But again, so you remember our white comforter?
Mm-hmm.
I could have bought a duvet cover for that, stuck it inside that,
Mm-hmm. And then done what with it?
and then that's your blanket. And then
you
when
went
you need to
super hot
wash
because now you have
it,
2 blankets in one.
if
We
you-
act like these blankets or duvets are like thousands of dollars. Like it's a BMW or something. We don't want to get it ruined. Look at the prices right here on Google. $26 on Temu. Don't trust that site, by the way. Big mattress has for $350. Anyways, I'm boring you guys to tears. Thank you so much for watching us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.